Hi everybody, and welcome back to Lost Genre Reddit Stories. For this one, I'm not gonna give you a summary because the title says it all. This one's from user Throwaway Hot Tub P. My 25 female husband and two friends, all 25, peed in the hot tub when I was sitting in it with them last night. I feel so disrespected and grossed out, but he keeps saying, "You're making way too big a deal of this." Last night, we did a small Friendsgiving at my husband's parents' house who are out of town. It was mainly centered around his boyhood social circle, most of whom still have family that live in the neighborhood. After we got done eating, a few of us decided that it would be nice to relax in the hot tub and look at the lights of the city. We had been in maybe 5 minutes and my husband said, "Everyone ready?" His two friends gave a thumbs up and then in succession they each said, "Done." My husband's friend Sahim said done last and they all started laughing and the other two said, "Okay, we'll buy the next round." It was an obvious inside joke, so I asked what they meant and they started laughing and explained the hot tub pee game that they had been playing since they were like 5 years old. I wanted to throw up and ask if they seriously all just peed in the hot tub. My husband said yes, and it's no big deal. I was disgusted, so I got out, took an hour-long shower, and went to sleep in his sister's old bedroom and decided I didn't want to talk to him until today. Today, I feel like I've calmly approached him and tried to explain how dirty he made me feel, how unsanitary it was, and how, while I appreciate that he has these long-running rituals with his friends, he needs to stop the ones that would make him laugh in middle school and for certain leave me out of them. All he keeps telling me is, "Relax, you're making way too big a deal of this." I am sick of hearing him make excuses for his disgusting and childish behavior. How do I approach him to make him appreciate I need him to never do this again? I gotta agree with OP on this one. I mean, it's cool that her husband has all these lifelong rituals with his childhood friends and all that. But this one is just gross, and they should have warned her. I mean, honestly, who wants to bathe in somebody else's pee? That's just gross. That's disgusting. If he wants to play that gross game with his friends, that's fine. However, they should have warned the wife before doing anything. Of course, that's just my opinion and what I would have done if I had that gross ritual, but I don't. Anyways, let's move on to the community comments to see what they have to say to OP. Competitive Cuddling says, "Next time you're on your period, mark his forehead with your blood like Rafiki did Simba to assert dominance." De-Weaponized Autism says, "Tell him it's fine to play his childhood game with willing participants. It's not cool to do with someone else in there who has no idea what they're in for." Coziest Pigeon 2 says, "Ask his parents, who own the hot tub, what they think about this game." Okay, so apart from the first commenter, the other two comments are in line with what we are thinking. First of all, yeah, it's fine to play the game with willing participants, and what do the parents think about grown man peeing in their hot tub? And that's about as much as we got from the community. So now let's move on with the update and see what OP did. I posted about this on Friday morning. We spent all day Friday fighting about how not only was it disrespectful, but that he refused to even acknowledge my issues with literally being peed on. Around 10 p.m, I told him that if he said, "You're making way too big a deal of this" one more time, I was going to file for divorce. He said it almost like he was daring me. My mom and I are going to talk to an attorney today. My dad is a partner in his accounting firm and he thinks that since we are young and don't really have much, the divorce should be very quick and simple. My soon-to-be ex-husband has tried to call God knows how many times to apologize and saying he gets it now, but it's way too late for that. It was too late for that when he and his friends did the initial act. I have more self-respect than that. So, the solution? Divorce. What do you guys think about this? Let's look at it from different angles and try to analyze it and then comment in the comment section. So, what OP's husband and his friends did is gross. However, if they would have just been alone in the hot tub and it was their thing and everybody in the hot tub is okay with it, even though it is still gross, fine, go ahead and play your little kids game or whatever. The fact that they did it while OP was in the hot tub without properly warning her about what was going to happen, That was absolutely wrong, and that shouldn't have happened. The husband and the friends should have warned her. Now, to what actually happened. They did it, she was in it, she was disgusted and felt disrespected, which is absolutely right to feel, and the husband did not apologize. He dismissed her and tried to play it down. That's also wrong. He should have acknowledged how she felt, apologized, and tried to make things better. He didn't. OP got tired of him dismissing her and threatened divorce. Then when he did it again, she's going to go through with it. And she is. What do you guys think about that? Is this whole situation divorce-worthy, or could it have been handled differently with everything that did happen and without hypotheses about what could have, would have, should have happened? While you think about this to tell me in the comment section, let's move on to the comments the community gave after learning that she's going for divorce. Missy X Alley says, well, I think it had less to do with the peeing and more to do with dismissing how you felt about it. He kept saying it's not a big deal, but he could have just been apologetic and understanding from the start. OP responds, when I approached him on Friday morning to calmly talk about this, if he would have said, I'm sorry, that was very rude of us and I will never do this type of thing ever again, no matter who I'm with, I could have easily gotten past this. Witch of Karma says, info, have you texted your soon-to-be ex-in-laws to let them know they gotta clean their hot tub? OP responds, I sent my mother-in-law an email, but I don't think she read that part because she only responded with how heartbroken she is that I'm divorcing her son, and she felt like she deserved an explanation. I did my part warning her about the dirty hot tub, but I don't owe her anything. Witch of Karma then responds, not your fault she's not going to listen and continue to chill in bubbling stale pee. I mean, that is funny that she wants an explanation like woman. Your son and his friends all peed in your hot tub while I was in it. Like, is she cool with that? She needs to reconsider her bar on hygiene. Ain't your circus and ain't your monkeys anymore. OP responds again, to be fair, I didn't tell her about him peeing on me. I don't ever want to bring that up to anyone, unless it's needed in the divorce for me to get spousal maintenance. So unless he told her, which I really doubt, I don't know if she knows the real reason. But like you said, it's not my thing anymore. He can tell her whatever he likes. Lavotite says, are you going for spousal maintenance? OP responds, absolutely. I feel I deserve it. I've supported him through a master's degree. I think state law says I'm entitled to 40% of his salary for half the number of years we were married. So about $4,000 a month for 2.5 years. It will help me take some time off, get over the divorce, and get on my feet again. Okay, so the information tells us that OP did kind of tell their in-laws, but she doesn't care anymore because she's going through with a divorce. It's their problem. And she's going for spousal support, which I didn't know is a really high number here. Good for her, I think. So now, with everything that you know about this story, tell me what you think in the comment section. The main question is, yes, this is very gross, of course, but putting that part aside, do you think this is divorce worthy? Well, there's still a little bit of time left in the video, so I'm going to squeeze a very short post from RBI, the Reddit Bureau of Investigation. This was from user, I really like avocados. Random person on Among Us knew my full name. I was in a random lobby of Among Us and suddenly some dude wrote my full name into the chat. I have absolutely zero social media aside from Reddit, where I don't release any highly personal information. How could they have done this? Weird situation, right? So while you think about it, let's take a look at a few community comments and then an edit from OP that shines a light on this whole thing. FLQMX420 says, do you happen to have a common name? OP responds, nope, my username was the most random thing I could come up with and couldn't have had anything to do with my real name. Cell phone consultant says, were you using username you commonly use? OP responds, no, it was completely random and I've never used it before. Ruigi says, I don't know man, seems pretty suspicious. OP's edit, it was my brother, he saw the game code on my screen and joined my game to mess with me. Mystery solved, the brother was trolling OP. I surely did not see that one coming. How about you guys? And so we've reached the end of the video. I truly hope you guys liked it. If you did, go ahead and click like. Of course, don't forget to subscribe and click that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Also, here are more videos from my channel that you might enjoy. And having said all that, I will see you guys on the next video.